gentlemen, welcome into the Dream All-American Senior Bowl Classic presented by the Dream Sports Group. Live from the home of the Indianapolis Colts, Lucas Oil Stadium, I'm Hunter Paris. He's Tommy Driscoll on hand with all the action for you tonight. Tommy, a lot of talent on this field, some of the nation's best seniors in this year's senior 2023 class. When you look at both of these teams, what athlete out there stands out to you?
Yeah, so we had a chance to watch some warm-ups. We're down on the field, and someone who stood out to me was the running back on Team Star, Emmanuel Lyles, number 6. He's from New Jersey, and
he's a big kid.
He is. He really did look the part. I mean, he looks like your prototypical running back, and definitely looking forward to seeing him on the field today.
And the best part about it is when we were watching pregame warm-ups, they had him in the Wildcat formation.
Yes.
It's going to be very, very exciting to see that offense take the field. But a guy that I'm looking at on Team Neon, really for me, is number 12, Presley Jarrett. He's a 6 foot, 160 wide receiver. He's currently uncommitted, but he's looking at Tennessee Tech and University of Tennessee Chattanooga right now as his 2 college options. So both great schools. Excited to see what he can show out on the field today. His dad rocking that Tennessee Titans jersey, so you know where he's from. But, just getting to talk to him just seems like such a good kid, and just really excited to see him ball out today. Also, another guy to look out for on Team Dream, the Neon Squad, Peyton Nelson, number 4, 6 foot, 195, quarterback from New York. That'll be their starting quarterback today. Both of these teams only have 1 quarterback listed on each roster, so it's going to be fun. Hopefully both of those quarterbacks stay healthy and just ball out, so we don't have to worry about getting emergency backup quarterbacks when we know both of these quarterbacks can do their thing and can ball out. It'll be a lot of fun. So without further ado, we're about set for national anthem time here at Lucas Oil Stadium, the home of the Indianapolis Colts in downtown Indianapolis. We'll be right back after the national anthem for the captains and to get this thing kicked off.
2 up top, come down. Need 1 more. And you, sir, the white man, on down. All right, now to the national anthem.
back here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Just about ready to get this thing going. Tommy, I mean, this is going to be a really, really fun one. Captain's meeting on the Colts logo right now. Man, you got any score predictions for this thing? Obviously, we're not going to predict the exact winner, but you think it's going to be a high-scoring or low-scoring affair? You've asked me in the first 2 games so far today. Now I'm asking you.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna go with a low-scoring game. I think we're gonna get.
It's gonna be a high-scoring game.
I think we're gonna get a slugfest out here.
Well, we got a slugfest last game, or so we thought. If you're finding this on YouTube, make sure you go find the 7th and 8th grade game and watch the last 30 minutes of it because it was absolutely cinematic. I mean, Tommy, we had. Oh, look at that Texas flag, Tommy. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now you see the Colts Hall of Fame there, Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne, just some of the legends that have graced this building. Just absolutely unbelievable facility, but I mean, you go back to that last game, 5 minutes to go, it's 7-0. The game that we just saw play out, the game you can also watch on Tradio if you're watching on that, or whether you downloaded the link, make sure to go download the 7th and 8th grade game because 5 minutes left, the game's 7-0. The game ended 24-25. Unbelievable finish in overtime, a college-style overtime period. And, yeah, that was just such a fun ending to that one. Team Stars taking down Team Dream, but Team Dream coming for revenge in the Senior Bowl game, seeing if they can get a big dub in front of their friends and family that are on hand today here in Indianapolis. Looks like they will receive first. Going to be a lot of fun, Tommy. Can't wait.
Here we go.
It's Sunday Night Lights. Going to be about a 6 p.m. kickoff.
Little Sunday Night Football, huh? But no, this will be good. It's going to be, I think we're going to see some high-intensity football here. I just think you got the Senior Bowl, right? So these guys
are experienced football players.
Absolutely. I think we're in for a treat. It may not be flashy, but it's going to be solid football. Absolutely.
10 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Tommy, it's really weird seeing different kickers out there because through the first 2 games today, we've had the same exact kicker for every single team. A big shout out to our boy Vincent. But on to kick for Team Stars, the white team today, is number 29, Jordan Browie.
You know, it's funny. I was just about to mention that. I was like, it is weird seeing a new kicker out there, but it'll be good. It'll be good. Jordan Browney.
Browie's getting ready to go chopping it up with Shannon O'Reilly before we kick this thing off. 10 minutes on the clock in our last game of the day. Team Stars in the white uniforms. Team Dream in the neon uniforms. Browie lines it up. He's about ready to go. Whole squad ready. Best part about these rosters are not very big, so most of these guys are going to play both ways.
Absolutely.
Great experience for these kids.
Definitely. No, definitely. Be able to play, get this game experience, compete, would be awesome.
Browie sizes it up. A nice kick to the 10-yard line, and it is fair caught right there at the 10 by number 10 for the Neon squad. That's Marcellus Moore from Nevada, defensive back / kick returner. So 1st and 10, ball will come out to the 25-yard line now. In at quarterback, like I mentioned in the pregame, number 5, Destin Johnson. Oh, excuse me, my apologies. Way off. Number 4, Peyton Nelson. Looking at the wrong number time. So Peyton Nelson in at quarterback, 2-by-2 set here. Running back to his left. Nelson will take the snap, look to throw immediately. Get it hitting his dump-off man. That's number 2, Shamar Dixon-Swan, the bruiser back, and he pushes his way forward for 8 yards on the play. It's a solid start to the drive for Team Dream.
Yeah, and I love that play. I love the running back swing play because it is so simple and you're absolutely going to gain yards every time. Like especially if nobody follows him. It's even better. You're going to let him just make plays in the open space, and I hope we can see that more often in this game.
Nelson takes the snap, going to throw again. Rolling out towards his right. He's just going to tuck it and run, evading tacklers, and finally pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So he picks up a Team Dream first down. Good pocket awareness there, getting outside, avoiding the pressure, and picking up the first down yardage. An early first down for Team Dream here. And after that last game, for about 35 minutes of it, it was a slugfest. So I'm excited to maybe see some offense today. I know you said you think this is going to be a slugfest, but with all these great athletes out here, you never know.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am wrong. I would love to see a shootout.
1st and 10 at the 42. Nelson going for it all and just overthrew his man. And number 11, Caden Edwards, never even saw the football. May have got lost in the lights there. It's a miscommunication, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, just some early going miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver, which tends to happen when you don't have a lot of practice time. So as the game kind of progresses on, I expect them to kind of build that connection.
So 2nd down and 10 at the 42. Nelson rolling out, throwing across his body, almost intercepted there. Nice defense by Team Stars in the white. That's a tough throw for Nelson there, just not on the same page as his intended target, Shamar Dixon Swan from Georgia. Third down and 10 from the 42. After moving the ball pretty quickly in the first 3 plays, they've been kind of stymied by the defense. It's 3rd down and 10. If you get about 5-6 yards right here, it's kind of up for grabs whether you want to go for it or punt this thing away. Third and 10. Nelson with Dixon Swan to his left. Nelson's going to throw it. A slant route falls incomplete. Once again, not on the same page and unable to connect. So it'll be 4th down and 10, and you would have to think they're going to send the punt squad out. Here comes Ryan Thomas, the kicker for Team Dream, and yeah, they're going to elect to punt. Just makes sense, though.
Yeah, solid first drive, kind of a feel-out drive. Punting here, flipping the field, wouldn't be the worst-case scenario.
Fourth down and 10. Nelson back deep to punt. Will field the snap. There's no rush, of course, in these Dream All-American Bowl games. Will be fielded. Watch out for a second. Will be fielded at about the 17-yard line. So it looks like the kickoffs and kickoff returns. There's not in punts and punt returns. Looks like there's not going to be any running. I don't think they want to risk injury on plays like that.
No, especially in an all-star game. There's no point in special teams, have their risks, and there's no point in putting anybody in an all-star game in those risks.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Now taking the field for that Team Stars offense, quarterback number 5, Daniel Delgado. Delgado with a man to his left. It is Emmanuel Lyles. Lyles to the left of Delgado. They'll send a man in motion. Handoff goes to Lyles. Off the right side, looking for some space. Running it up the field. Looks like maybe a late hit there, but they're not going to call anything. It's going to be 2nd down and about 5. Good solid run there to start the day off for the Team Stars offense.
No, it definitely is. Getting outside, a little zone run there on the 1st down. Set yourself up for 2nd and medium.
Delgado, the 5'11 quarterback from California. Going to be in at wide receiver as it's Lyles in the Wildcat. He lost the football on the fumble. On the snap. My apologies. And they're going to recover. So thankfully, the first Wildcat play goes awry for Team Stars, and they're just thankful to have the ball back. It's 3rd and 13 now.
Yeah, they're not the most ideal first Wildcat play. I know we were excited about seeing them run some Wildcat, and hopefully we can see some more success with the Wildcat going forward here.
I want to give a big shout out. I know we're going to have a lot of people watching this broadcast. I want to give a big shout out to Tony, who has shown love throughout my whole broadcasting career. Him and his best friend Steven always supporting me. I appreciate it. Handoff off the left side here. The ball came out. Team Dream recovers. It's going to be 1st and goal inside the 10.
But if that is just a very simple miscommunication there.
Robert Lockett Jr. from Louisiana gets a fumble recovery, so it'll be 1st down and goal from the 10-yard line.
Team Dream is set up real well now. Obviously, they got to capitalize on this.
Delgado unable to get something cooking with that offensive drive, which is to be expected when you have about a day of practice time with each other.
Absolutely.
Peyton Nelson back in at quarterback. Fakes the throw and hands it off up the middle. Good for about 5 there. Handoff was to number 6, Nicholas Black.
Yeah, some tough running there by Nicholas Black, too.
2nd and goal. 6:20 and ticking here in the first quarter. Nelson lining his guys up. Nicholas Black to his right. Nelson on the rollout. Going to tuck it and run, and he's going to lose about 2 yards. Nice job by the defense coming up and making a play.
Yeah, nice discipline by the defensive line. Just staying home, not over pursuing. Just kind of waiting for the quarterback to make a decision there and then being ready.
3rd down and goal from the 6. Nelson getting the play call. Going to tell his teammates what it is. Black to his right, trips out to the right. Nelson takes the snap, pitch out to Nicholas Black. Going towards the pylon, and he's going to be stopped 2 yards short. Fourth down and goal from the 2, Tommy. Tough decision here. I think you probably should go for it, though.
Absolutely. Especially when you're inside the 3. You're inside the 3, 4th down, you should always go for it, because if you don't get it, they're pinned. They're stuck. Either you're going to get a safety, or there's a good chance they're just going to punt it and you're going to have great field position again.
4th down and goal. Nelson takes the snap. A penalty flag flies. Got to watch out here, Tommy. It's a false start.
Oh, that's a killer. Just can't have that in the red zone.
So it'll be 4th down and goal from the 8. And coach for Team Dream says, all right, we'll take our points here. They send number 1, Ryan Thomas, out to attempt the short field goal.
No, I think that's the right call. Well, if you're within the 5, I'm all for going for it. But if you're not within the 5, I think you got to kick it every time.
Thomas, young man from Alaska, making the long trek over here to Indianapolis. Number 3, Jack Stradling, is the holder. Hold is good. The kick from Thomas is up. It is good. Team Dream takes a 3-0 lead. 4:35 left to go here in the first quarter at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The score, Team Dream 3, Team Star 0. We'll be right back from Indianapolis. Thomas, after making the short field goal, will boot this one out of the end zone. What a kick by Ryan Thomas. 6'2", 175-pound kicking machine. Boots it into the end zone. And with that said, Team Star's going to get the ball back here, Tommy, looking to answer after the quick field goal by Team Dream. 4:35 left to go here in this first quarter. See if they can get Daniel Delgado going. First and 10 at the 25. This is that Wildcat once again to number 6, Emmanuel Lyles. Didn't work out the first time because they couldn't get the snap, but they got it that time, and he falls forward for about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to shuffle through in and out of Wildcat throughout the game here.
2nd and 7. Delgado, it'll be Lyles to his left. Take the snap, hand off to Lyles. Once again, they're trying to feed him here early. And somebody said ball. I thought the ball popped out for a second. But anyway, it's a loss of 1 on the play. It's 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, the Team Dream defensive line right now is completely controlling this game. At least in the early going. They're just controlling the line of scrimmage. Team Stars really can't get a whole lot going on the ground right now. Probably going to have to try to get the ball outside a little bit more. I mean, shout out to the Team Dream defensive line.
3rd down and 8. Lyles off the left side there. Team Dream just swarming the football. It's a tackle for loss.
Yeah, forget I said the Team Dream defensive line. The Team Dream defense is playing at a very, very high level right now.
Marcellus Moore with a tackle for loss there. His first of the day, all the way from Nevada.
They are
4th and 11. We're going to see a punt right here.
Yeah, I mean, the Team Dream defense is they're full pursuit right now. Full pursuit, all helmets to the ball, and the score, the 0 points for Team Stars is reflecting that.
Fourth down and 10. Kicker/punter Jordan Browie has to retrieve this punt. Excuse me, this snap here, so he can punt it away. He gathers himself. He boots it away. The bounce at the 47-yard line and end up into the hands of number 9, Ranja Delaney.
I don't think they're running any kickoff or
First
punt
and 10
returns
when we
because
return.
they don't
2:08
have
left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Team Dream with the ball, up 3. Back here at the Dream All-American Senior Bowl Classic, live at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. It's been a fun day of football so far, and we're capping it off with some great senior gameplay. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Team Dream with the ball, up 3. Peyton Nelson back in at quarterback, and a timeout will be taken by Team Dream. So we're going to step back aside. We'll be right back here in Indianapolis. First and 10 here for Team Dream. Nelson in at quarterback. He'll take the snap. Look like a design quarterback keeper off the right side, going absolutely nowhere. Nice job by Team Stars to swarm the football and make the tackle. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And they're on that Team Stars defense. I want to highlight number 94, Luke Moore. His grandfather just passed away. One of his parents told me last night, and it's grandfather's birthday and it's Father's Day today. So I want to give a big shout out to Luke Moore from Wisconsin. We're sending all of our prayers down to you, man. Ball
Absolutely.
out today.
Absolutely.
Peyton Nelson across the middle of the field falls incomplete here. Looking that time for number 14, Jairus Johnson, 6-foot wide receiver from Florida. Third down and 10. From the 47. Nelson's led him down for a scoring drive before, trying to do it again. Needs to convert this third down and 10. Handoff up the middle. It's going nowhere. What a stop by the defense. It'll be fourth down and long. Team Dream's unable to capitalize on the great field position.
Yeah, that was read like a book. I mean, I felt this one coming. I felt the defensive battle would be the case in this game. And in the first quarter, that is absolutely the case. I mean, both defenses are flying around, pursuing the ball. I feel like the offenses will settle in at some point in time here. But I mean, at least this first quarter has just been straight defense. And because, I mean, that's just high-level football.
Yeah.
That really is. You know, it might not be flashy, but high-level football is just two really good defenses clashing. And good defense will always beat a good offense.
Digging for Team Dream is Ryan Thomas. Will be caught at the 15, and it'll be spotted down there. It'll be first and 10 for this Team Stars offense. Tommy, you were right so far as we're about to end the first quarter. Only 26 seconds to go. I mean, it's been a defensive struggle so far. I mean, I wouldn't say defensive struggle. Offensive struggle maybe is the term there, but doing a great job of plugging holes. Defenses have done great. Really, the front seven have been spectacular.
Yeah, absolutely.
So far.
I mean, the front seven, both front sevens have made it really hard to move the ball. And I mean, they are just completely controlling the game right now. So we'll see if that can change at any point in time, but that's just the case.
1st and 10, ball is spotted at the 16. Delgado, Lyles to his left. Will take the snap. Screen pass this time falls incomplete. They played it like it was behind the line of scrimmage, but the pass is just incomplete, not a fumble. Both of these defenses have just been buzzing around, really, just making plays.
I mean, for us, for our job, it kind of makes our job just a little bit difficult. I mean, we could keep repeating that the defenses are shut down, because they are. I mean, that's just the reality of how this game is going so far. So, I don't really want to keep repeating myself, but I mean, that is really what's just happening. I mean,
Delgado will take the snap. Handoff off the right side. Nice spin move, evading a tackler, and he's lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
And that was some hard run. I mean, like, that was some by Emmanuel Lyles there. I mean, that was hard, tough running, and I mean, there's not a whole lot to show for it. I mean, he's making people miss in the backfield, and they're trying to get upfield, and he got maybe 1 yard. And that's just the story of the game so far.
We'll see if the offenses can pick it up in the second quarter. That's the end of the first quarter here at Lucas Oil Stadium in the Senior Bowl Dream All-American game presented by the Dream Sports Group. Team Dream 3, Team Stars 0. We'll be back for more first half action. Team Stars. Delgado in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, just dump it off to Lyles. Lyles trying to get towards the first down marker, and he's about 2 yards short.
I like the play call. I get the screen, kind of keep those defensive linemen on their heels, and obviously didn't get the yards to gain, but I do like the play idea. Something's going to break through here. Looks like they're going for it.
Why not, Tom?
Yeah,
why not?
Why not?
Taking some inspiration from Russell Westbrook here. It's Lyles in the Wildcat formation. He'll send a man in motion. He'll run it off the left side. The Bruiser back. Tried to break a tackle. He's not going to get there, Tommy. A turnover in the red zone on down. Hold on. There's some yellow laundry out there. Penalty flag.
Oh, it's on the it's decline. It's on the offense. Oh. I mean, that play right there is just the story of the game.
Yes.
The story of the game.
100%.
That Team Dream defense is truly having its way right now. And I mean, just from my perspective, I'm not really sure what Team Stars could do to really change this. I mean, they
gotta
really
figure something out. And my best advice is just try and get to half. That way you have time, because you got so many guys playing both ways right now.
I agree.
Make some adjustments at half, but just you got to get there first without getting yourself in a huge hole.
And
their defense has done a great job.
Yeah, and I will say it's worth noting. Look how many. If you look at the sideline for Team Stars, they have what, 3 guys over there, 4 guys. Team Dream has several.
Yeah, run up the middle here, and it's brought down in the backfield. Nice job for Team Stars there.
I mean, the depth as the game goes on could really be an issue or a trend that we need to look at, because just looking at the sidelines, it just seems like something that Team Dream could just outlast Team Stars at this point, especially if they're going to defend at this level the entire game.
2nd down and 12 here. Pitch out to the right side, trying to get the edge, breaking a couple of tackles. Penalty flag flies here. So gain of about 5 or 6 could be all for naught, as it's going to be a holding penalty against the offense, Tommy.
Man.
Second down and 13. Could have been 3rd down and about 7, but instead it's going to be 2nd down and about 20 after the holding penalty. Ball spotted at the 35. They got to get to the 13, so officially 22. And timeout will be taken on the field by Team Dream, facing a long 2nd down and 20. We're going to step aside. 8:33 left to go here in the Dream All-American Senior Bowl Classic here in the first half. Team Dream with a 3-0 lead. Second down and 22 for Peyton Nelson and the offense. He'll take the snap. Screen pass. 2nd and long. Cutting it up the field. Up to the 29-yard line. Brought down by a host of Team Stars defenders. 3rd down and long, Tommy, right here. I mean, if you throw it and it's incomplete, you're in a really tough spot, because that's a long, long field goal.
Yeah, but you also, you haven't been able to run the ball yet today, so I feel like you have to throw it here. I feel like you got to throw it here. Maybe even like a screen, something like that. Get a guy in space, but it's been tough sledding so far.
Nelson takes the snap, rolling out towards his left. He's got to watch out. Somebody's coming behind him, and he's going to be brought down. Maybe got 2 or 3 there. So they'll mark it. It's 4th and 13 from the 26-yard line.
I mean, this is just tough. I would go for it, just because you can. You're deep in opposing territory. It's too far for a field goal. I would try to throw it up and see what happens. Let someone make a play.
4th and 13. Peyton Nelson with Shamar Dixon Swan to his right. Take the snap. Nelson rolling out. Going to throw it deep down the middle of the field, and it's broken up. Incomplete. If it was intercepted, there might have been a little space to run, but that's honestly the best case scenario for Team Stars right there. They get the ball exactly where Team Dream turned it over. It'll be 1st and 10 for them at their own 26-yard line.
At this rate, I feel like the best chance for us to see a touchdown is a defensive touchdown. I feel like that's our best bet at this point.
Defensive touchdown would be pretty crazy. I think we've seen 2 of them today. We've seen a pick 6, and we've seen a strip sack, fumble, turn for a touchdown. There's a timeout on the field. We're going to step aside. 6:55 left to go. Team Dream still leads 3-0. Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis. Hunter Paris alongside Tommy Driscoll on the call for you today. It's Team Stars taking over down 3 with just under 7 minutes to go remaining in this first half. Coach for Team Stars yelling at him, you got to get off the field, got to get off the field. Team Stars is good to go now. Emmanuel Lyles in at running back. Delgado in at quarterback. Watch out. There's a screen pass blown up. Nice defense there by Team Dream.
Sounds like the first time I've heard that all day.
Yeah,
good defense by Team Dream. What?
Looked like number 5, Destin Johnson. DB product from Georgia. Second and 10 now. I would love to see Team Stars get Raja Delaney more involved here. Look for Riley Hawkins. All Iowa, all district, first team, offense and defense. 8-man football product, playing 11-man football right now.
There's an athlete right there.
Handoff off the left side now. It's to Lyles. Lyles plunges forward for 3-4 yards.
What I do appreciate about how Team Stars is approaching this is they are not abandoning the run. You know, even though it's been tough sledding in the early going here, they're going to stay true to it. I feel like one of these times they're going to break one. I know they're going to break one here.
3rd down and about 6. They are staying true to the run. They believe in Emmanuel Lyles and all the rest of the running backs because, honestly, Emmanuel Lyles is a heck of a ball player. 6 foot, 195,
oh, yeah.
Absolute unit.
Absolutely. No, definitely. Definitely.
Third and 6. Delgado. Take the snap. Rolling out towards his left. A little bit of space here. Trying to pick up the first down with his legs. Unable to get there. Gets about half of it. It'll officially be 4th down and 4.
This is, I mean, just open field tackle after open field tackle. Nobody's missing open field tackles.
Yeah.
This is such solid defense on both sides that, I mean, this it's great to watch if you like defense, but obviously if you're a fan of offense and high-scoring games, this is probably not for you. But nevertheless, this is some high-level football being played right now.
On to punt is number 29, Jordan Browie. He'll boot this thing away. What a great punt. And it will be fielded at the 36-yard line. I like what they're doing with that, Tommy. Not risking any injury on any type of special teams play. First time we've seen that today, just because some of these kids are going on to play college football. You cannot risk an injury so close to when they're about to start fall camp.
Absolutely. It's just, doing things like punt and kickoff full speed in a game like this would just be pointless and just too risky, way too risky. There's no point in putting anybody out here at risk like that, just taking on full-on collisions during an all-star game, So I do like how they approached it, and
done a good job. I don't expect anything less from the Dream Sports Group and CEO Shannon Riley for giving us this opportunity. Never have taken it for granted and never will.
No.
Timeout on the field for Team Stars here. So we're going to step aside and be right back. 5:05 left to go. Team Dream with the 3-0 lead and a chance to extend that when we come back. With the lead and got the ball back. First down play, a little screen pass here. It's caught at the 30 and immediately dropped. Some good fight, though, by number 6, Nicholas Black on the reception. Good throw by Peyton Nelson, but just not much to go. Nowhere really to go there on that play, and really this whole day for both of these offenses.
I was about to say, what's new? You just got to tip your cap to both defenses, though. And a lot of these guys are playing both ways. So really, a lot of these players here, you got to tip your cap to, because this isn't one individual performance on defense. The way that both teams have not been able to move the ball at all is completely a team defensive effort. So you just got to tip your cap, and I know it's not exciting, but it's just good football.
That was Jaden Barnes on the tackle there. On the rollout, Nelson just going to tuck it and run. Picks up the yardage that was lost on that screen pass, and then how about an extra yard as well? It'll be third down and about 8. Tommy, it's shout out time. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Oh, I'll get back.
You shouted out Mom earlier.
Yeah, shout out. Oh, man.
All right. I'll give a big shout out to
start.
H. Love, Hunter Lavelle out there watching wherever he is. I know he's a big supporter and definitely watching the Senior Bowl game, enjoying all the action. One person to shout out, Tommy, who you want?
No, I got this. I'm going to shout out to the boys of the 309.
Oh, Peoria.
Yeah, we're covering ground. We're covering ground. We're all the boys of the 309.
So third down and 8 here. Whistle blows as they line up. We'll see if there's a penalty. Thought it was a timeout at first, but delay of game penalty, it looks like. So they'll move them back 5. They'll do it again. It's 3rd and 13.
Yo.
So 3rd down and 13. See what they can do here. Trying to get something going and extend this lead with 3:07 left to go. Wildcat formation. They're going to run it out to the left side, being chased down, but breaking a couple of tackles across the 40, across the 45, and he's at the 47, where he's finally brought down. Number 9 for Team Neon, Ronja Delaney, product of Louisiana, 5'10", 150. The wide receiver in at quarterback on the Wildcat, and did a heck of a job picking up about 12. It's manageable, 4th and 1. Do you go for it here, though?
You have to. You have to. But good job by Roger Delaney showing some speed, putting that speed on display, and picking up what I think is the biggest gain of the day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy that the biggest gain of the day still results in a 4th down, but, I mean, definitely put it on display there.
4th down and 1. They're going to do the same thing here. Delaney still in Wildcat.
I like it.
I like the call.
I like it, yeah.
Just over 2 minutes. 4th down and 1 in their own territory. Delaney's going to take it. Fake the handoff under a lot of pressure. Escapes it. He's just going to chuck it down the field. It's going to be wide open. Call it the 30. And he's brought down at the 26. The play of the day. Ronja Delaney, Johnny Manziel style.
Yeah, that was crazy. When you can't get, you're doing everything you can to get yards in this game.
Oh my goodness!
You're doing everything you can to get yards in this game, and that's what it took.
Looked like number 24 on the reception there. That's Cole McIntyre from Washington.
Wow, what a play!
The ball is spotted at the 27-yard line. I don't know how he escaped that. That was 4th and 1.
Talk about just making things happen.
Yes.
Making things happen out of thin air, because that was crazy.
So timeout on the field. We're going to step aside. There's 1:35 left to go here in this second quarter. Team Dream driving after the Ronja Delaney magical scramble and chuck it down the field to Cole McIntyre. We'll be right back. Team Dream knocking on the red zone. Back here at the Dream All-American Senior Bowl, it's a 1st and 10. The Ronja Delaney show continues. A handoff here to Shamar Dixon-Swan. Gain of about 3 here. I don't know where Ronja Delaney he's telling everybody, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, he's like, put the team on his back right now. The offense on his back, I should say. But no, he's responsible for the 2 biggest offensive gains of the day. So hopefully Ronja Delaney is just kick-starting the rest of the offense today.
So 2nd down and 7. Inside a minute now here in this first half. Delaney still in the Wildcat formation. Keeper off the left side. Ronja Delaney trying to make something happen. And what a tackle there by Team Stars.
Yeah, the pursuit. Just open field tackle after open field tackle.
Number 26 there on the tackle. There's Jaden Barnes.
Yeah,
he's made a couple of big tackles. Yeah, he has,
and all in the open field too. Jaden Barnes has been doing really, really well. He's been sure tackling today.
So 3rd down and 6. Ronja Delaney in at Wildcat. And Tommy, I just realized this. They let the clock roll all the way down to
teammates as well. Give them a little bit of momentum. And also, I really like to see Emmanuel Lyles get going. And we highlighted him before the game. He's really been, just a testament to the defense has been shut down so far, but I really like to see him get going a little bit too.
100%. Going deep down the field here, this first play of action in the second half, and it's intercepted on the return across the 30 to the 25-yard line. I'm not going to lie, it looked like it was just going to sail over everybody. And I said, okay, that's incomplete. And then I looked back, he's running with the football.
Yeah, that was, the ball tracking was great.
Number 9 on the interception, that's Roger Delaney.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That is unbelievable.
Roger Delaney's been making plays. You know, that was really, really good ball tracking, though. I thought the ball was going over everybody's head. You blink, and he's running with it. So, no, nicely done. Nicely done.
Back out onto the field is Peyton Nelson. Nice out route completed to the 18-yard line. Nice throw, nice catch by number 14, Jyrese Johnson, the product out of Florida.
Yeah, no, that was a nice play, nice simple play. Make it second and easy. Don't overthink this because it's been hard to get first downs. So they should just keep applying pressure, run the ball, try to get this first down the easiest way possible.
2nd down and 2. Nelson's ready to go, and a timeout will be taken by Team Stars. They're going to regroup.
Yeah, I think Team Stars understands with the way that Team Dream's been defending that this is actually a really significant point in the game. That's why they did call a timeout, regroup, make sure they're ready to go.
In this game, really, I know that the Team Dream defense has just been unbelievable, but also credit to the Team Stars defense as well, only holding Team Dream to 3 points, but this game is really up for grabs right now. I know that Team Stars started with the ball. We're 9:15 left to go here in this third quarter after the interception. Once again, an incredible play by Roger Delaney, but you're facing a 2nd and 1 right here. With the way that this game has played out, it wouldn't surprise me if Team Stars can get off the field right here and hold them to a field goal attempt.
I definitely. We've seen no touchdowns so far, and to be honest with you, at this point, I feel like I'm going to be surprised when we see that first touchdown.
Yes.
It just, again, for the millionth time in this broadcast here, testament to the defenses today.
So 2nd down and 1 at the 17-yard line. Run out to the left side. I like it. It's an option pitch. He lost a football. Watch out. It's out of bounds. There's a penalty flag that flies here.
That was almost
a cool play design. Peyton Nelson tossed it off to his main man, Shamar Dixon-Swan, but a penalty flag flies here. That was a kind of a really weird play if you think about it.
Yeah, no, that was almost just this game in a nutshell, like just right before our eyes. But luckily, Team Dream will live to see another down.
A guy I would like to see Team Neon get involved right here in this red zone situation. I mentioned him earlier. AAU national champ Presley Jarrett, who won an AAU basketball national championship in high school. Young man from Tennessee, I mentioned earlier, deciding between Tennessee Tech and University of Tennessee Chattanooga, UTC. The Mocs, as they call them, I believe.
Yep.
Love the city of Chattanooga. I was telling his dad, I just love the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to figure it out. That's a really, really great state.
Run to the left side, it's Roger Delaney. Sorry to cut you off, Tommy.
No, absolutely.
It really is a great state. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a yard or two. Tommy, I'm telling you right here that this told you this Team Stars defense was going to get off the field in this situation. So after the penalty and after that play, it's 3rd down and long. Chance for them to get off right here if they can get a stop.
Yeah, no, this is the story of the game. Like, we're behind the chains right now because of a penalty, and we're probably going to see, probably not going to see a touchdown here on this play.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong, too.
But
I know who.
Just following the game trends right now.
Number 4, Peyton Nelson, still in at quarterback. Going to drop back to pass. Quick throw, and it falls incomplete here. Looking for Marcellus Moore from Nevada that time. Well, it's 4th down and 13. Interesting spot right here because I know Ryan Thomas has a leg for it.
I think they're going to give him a shot.
They're going to give him a shot, yeah.
You know what? I'm here for it. Let's see some more points added.
See if Thomas can boot this one through. If he does, it will extend the lead to 6 for Team Dream. And if not, Team Stars is going to get another chance. Go down and take the lead. Or at least tie it. Ryan Thomas, 6'2" Alaska product. Lines it up. He's ready to go. Boots it as far as he can, and it is just short. So a good attempt there by Ryan Thomas, but unfortunately Team Dream unable to walk away with any points on that drive, what looked so promising, and Team Star is going to get the offense back in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, I do like them giving him a shot on that. I mean, he did have the leg strength. It was just a little bit far to the left, a little bit too far to the left. But no, I mean the opportunity. I mean he can definitely make that. He can definitely make that.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. That's what this game is all about, just the opportunity at hand. The motto for the Dream Sports Group and the Dream All-American Game: bring your game and build your name. Shannon Riley tells the story at every banquet that he was a kid in Delaware. Got overlooked a lot, even though he was a great ball player. Just because he's from a small school, everybody overlooked him. Proved everybody wrong. Went to Division I Villanova to play college football. So he knows all about it. That's why he started this company.
Some might call this an opportunity.
See what you did there.
A wise man once said.
A big shout out, Coach O. I know he's watching out there.
Of course.
It'll be some miscommunication here between the referees, and we'll see where this ball is spotted. 7:45 left to go here in the third. First and 10 at the 20. It will be officially. We can put Daniel Delgado in at quarterback for Team Stars. Emmanuel Lyles to his left. Delgado sending a man in motion. I like the play design here. Little jet sweep. Turning it up the field. Breaking a tackle. He's got some space across the 40. Puts a move on all the way to the 42-yard line of Team Dream. They needed a spark on offense, and they got it right there. What a run by number 12 for Team Stars. That's Merrick Judd from Oklahoma.
Yeah, Merrick Judd getting Team Stars going on offense. Here we go. That was a big time play. Hopefully it gives them the momentum to kind of put a drive together here.
So first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Delgado with Lyles to his right. I like them getting Judd involved there.
Definitely.
Going to send a man in motion this time. Fake the handoff to him and hand off to Emmanuel Lyles. Now he's got nowhere to go. What a big stop by the Team Dream defense. Number 10 on the tackle. That's Marcellus Moore from Nevada. I feel like I've called his name a lot today. Loss of 5 on the play. It's 2nd and 15 now. Delgado, the California kid, trying to go down and punch this ball into this end zone, get this lead. He'll send a man in motion this time. It's Merrick Judd. Judd off the right side. Still looking for some space, and he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It worked the first time. They tried it the other side and didn't quite work out there. Nice job by the Team Dream defense. They knew what was coming. It's going to be third down.
Yeah, this game has been just crazy in the sense of you have the big gain there by Merrick Judd. Feels like you got a little bit of momentum, and then 3 plays later you're still behind the chains.
Yeah.
It is just Team Dream's defense.
Unbelievable.
Has been unreal. Just shut down.
Donnell Williams, nice job on that. Containing the outside and making Judd go even farther outside where he was able to finish off the tackle. Third down and long here. Delgado going to take the snap. Got a little bit of time to throw it. Nice throw, nice catch, and he's got the first down. Way to extend the football. Not sure he needed to extend there, but just wanted to be sure, and he's got enough for a first down. You know what, Tommy? It was a lot closer than I thought. Great job of extending the football. Could have got him the first down.
Absolutely. No, I mean, that was just great effort. Just making sure you got the first down.
That's Riley Hawkins right there, the Iowa product. Talked about him 2022 All-Iowa team, All-District team, first team offense and defense. He's a ball player, talking to his mom. Playing 8-man football, mentioned him earlier. Now he's killing the game in 11-man football. Delgado sends a man in motion in the form of McGuire Keller. Delgado's going to keep it this time. He's going nowhere. Football came out. Team Dream says he wasn't down, but the referees say otherwise. It's a loss of a yard on the play. It's second down and 11.
I feel like if there was a replay booth, that one would be reviewed for a second there. But we play on.
The referees are sending it up to New York, and we'll be right back.
Oh, there's the red challenge flag on the side.
Wouldn't that be something? Well, second down and 11. Once again, Delgado in at quarterback, and at running back, it's Lyles. Throwing it, it's incomplete, number 20. And my apologies here. John Canova is in at quarterback. So Canova's pass falls incomplete. So third down and 11. I apologize if we've messed that up some today. It's easy to get it mixed up way up here.
It is.
The jerseys, and 1 and 4 look similar.
Yeah, especially with those Team Stars jerseys. Just they blend. They blend very well with the two light colors. So
John Canova in at quarterback. Third down and 11 here. Lyles to his right. Canova, nice screen pass, and just falls incomplete. So it'll be fourth down and 11, and this is the second straight possession in this game where the offense is faced with a tough decision. You're in deep inside opponent's territory, but it's fourth down and long. It looks like they're going to give their kicker a shot at this thing. Jordan Browie from Florida.
Hey,
come out and attempt
why
this
not? Why not?
So it would be a 48-yarder for Browie to try and tie this thing up. Well, what could be a personal record, this would be the place to set it if you're Jordan Browie.
Definitely.
This would be impressive right here. Ball is set. The kick. It may have the leg. Did it get up there? Oh, just short.
Not enough, yeah.
What a great effort, though, by Jordan Browie. And the kick is no good, but, I mean, just a great job by Team Dream defense coming up once again, Tommy.
Definitely. I mean, they're just holding strong. 0 points.
And the quarterback play has been good. Once again, my apologies on the Delgado-Canova mix-up. But the quarterback play has been good. They've been getting the ball out, and we've seen some nice passes today, but just have not been able to capitalize and score points.
You know, both defenses have just been able to answer. Every time that each respected offense does something each defense has been able to answer, and the offenses have just been struggling to string together consistent positive plays, and when you can't do that, you're not going to be able to score, and
No.
we can obviously see that right now with the score.
So 1st and 10 at the 20. Peyton Nelson rolling out. Going out route. Oh, it's almost intercepted, Tommy. What a play. Number 12, Merrick Judd, who had a big run on that last drive, almost had himself one.
Yeah.
Could have been momentum shifting, really.
And honestly, if he had jumped that just a little bit earlier, that might have been 6.
Yeah.
That might have been 6. But
still a great play.
Absolutely.
So 2nd down and 10 at the 20. Nelson. Nicholas Black. Shamar Dixon-Swan is the running back, and he's going to get the carry here. A tough run up close to the 30-yard line down at the 29 and just short of that 1st down. Nice run by Shamar Dixon-Swan.
Yeah, and that's how it's going to have to be. And that's just how it's going to have to be the rest of this way. It's going to have to be tough running, breaking tackles, working really hard for not even double-digit yards. But that's just what you're going to have to do the rest of this game, the way the defenses have been showing up.
And another defensive stud, really, for
He was number 2.
The Team Stars defense. Travis McAllister has set so many track records, football records, you name it all. Very successful high school career. He's been playing great today as well. Screen pass here. It just falls incomplete. And we're looking for that Jairus Johnson connection with Peyton Nelson and just couldn't capitalize. So it's 4th down and 1 here, Tommy. What do you say? Are you going for it right here in this situation? You have the lead.
Oh, man.
2:35 left to go. 2:36.
I think I'm punting it here.
That's what they're going to do.
Okay.
Just makes sense.
You don't want to give Team Stars that field position if you don't get it. First, if they stop you, they have momentum, plus good field position. It's just not worth the risk, especially when they haven't been able to move the ball at all. So,
I agree. So Ryan Thomas, young man from Alaska, had a good day kicking and punting all over the yard. Getting an opportunity to kick in the home of the Indianapolis Colts, Lucas Oil Stadium, all the way from Alaska. Kick will be fielded after the 34 after a good punt. We're going to step aside. 2:28 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. It's still 3-0 Team Dream on top of Team Stars in the 2023 Dream All-American Senior Bowl game. Back live here in Indianapolis, and it's Team Stars with a chance to go up. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jet sweep here. It worked a little bit for him. Merrick Judd has just nowhere to go. What a big play in the backfield. Ray Lewis-esque celebration there by number 58 on Team Neon, Robert Laquette Jr. So Laquette Jr. makes a big play. And it'll be 2nd down and long. That's the thing with Team Stars. You just cannot get behind these chains.
No, because what it's done all day is, 1st down, they'll get a penalty or they'll lose yards. And it just kills their entire drive. Because Team Dream's defense has been so good, they can't get these big chunk plays that's going to allow them to get the 1st down. So, to me, this drive almost feels dead.
Yeah. 2nd down and long. Canova going forward all down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, looking for a penalty flag, but they're not going to get one. So now it's 3rd down and long. I like the call right there. Just try and stretch the field. You just got to check it down. You got to take chances right now.
No, I agree. And there hasn't been a lot of deep throws this game. So it might be time just to, let it fly, open it up, see what you can do. Because, neither team has been able to move the ball, but the methodical way is just not going to work. You're probably going to have to get a big chunk play here and just kind of build off that momentum.
So 3rd down and long here. Approximately 17. Play clock winding down. They got to snap the football here. Referees aren't calling a delay of game. And, we've got some good acting. Nice job. Yeah, one of the people on our production team asked us if that's a soccer player down there. It would make sense.
It would indeed.
This is the American football. But nice job of selling it there. They'll get a free 5, so it's 3rd down and 12 now. You'll take free yards. Promise you that. 3rd down and 12. Henry Canova is going to air it out deep, and it's intercepted. Watch out on the return right here. He's going to sail on out of bounds, and he's got the celebration on lock. Spinning the ball. That's number 9, Ronja Delaney.
Ronja Delaney's had a really, really good game.
Yes, he has.
MVP-esque,
really.
Although I would have loved to see him try to bring that back for a touchdown. I'm not going to lie.
That would have been awesome.
I really think he could. But hey.
You know he's tired. He's playing both ways.
No, and he is. So I'm not going to cut him some slack. I'm going to cut him some slack.
So Ronja Delaney with another interception. He's been great today. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, no, Ronja Delaney has been fantastic today.
Back in at quarterback, Peyton Nelson, the kid from New York. Trying to capitalize on that Ronja Delaney interception. Nelson will roll out to his right here. Looking for some space, lowers his shoulder, and a huge hit. Looks like by number 6 on Team White right there. That's Emmanuel Lyles.
Oh, yeah, he's letting him know.
Oh, he's letting him know.
He's getting his revenge now for what's going on the offensive side of the ball.
So we'll be, after that 1st down play, a loss of a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 11 here. Tommy, we're almost through the 3rd quarter, and still offenses just have not been able to break through. As we mentioned, just great defense here today.
Yeah, definitely.
Nelson, he'll take the snap. Look towards the middle of the field, batted ball, and Nelson's happy to have that one back. As a quarterback, there's nothing more terrifying than seeing a batted ball into the air for a couple of seconds.
Yes. Well, third and long, behind the chains. I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah. 3rd down and 11 at the 31-yard line. Nelson in the shotgun, needing a 1st down to continue the drive. Going deep for it all down the sideline, incomplete. No penalties on the play, so it will be 4th down. Now you're in another situation, Tommy. This is the about 3rd or 4th drive in a row, I feel like, where you're in an odd spot. You're deep in an opponent's territory, but you're not close enough to really go for it and have a high percentage chance of getting it. So 28 seconds left to go.
I'd say just go for it at this point. I really would. I would just go for it at this point. I've never. This is the ultimate slugfest.
Yes.
I don't even know what's going to work at this point.
They're going to try something though. Peyton Nelson in the shotgun, going to take the snap on 4th down and 11, rolling out towards his right. He's got some protection. He's just going to tuck and run. He's not even going to get close. He tried to, but a nice tackle there by number 12, Merrick Judd, he's had a good second half. Good third quarter, really. And that will be a turnover on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Team Stars. They're going to get another chance, Tommy.
That last play really confused me. But yes, you're right. You're not.
It didn't look like there was much going on down the field. I don't blame Peyton Nelson for just tucking it.
Oh, no. That's I'm just like, there was nothing there. And I'm just like, why is he rolling out with nothing there? Story of the game. Of the game.
Just trying to make something happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, he did all he could. He went forward when that was the only way. So, hey.
So, ball is spotted at the 28-yard line. It's felt like the ball has been here for a long time, just in this area. We keep looking to our right here. Ball at the 28. Handoff towards the inside and breaking a couple of tackles. Watch out here, Tommy. Turning it up the field. A burst of speed, and he's down at the 40-yard line. All jacked up on Mountain Dew is number 6, Emmanuel Lyles.
There he is.
Well, it looked like there was nothing on that play, and Lyles broke about 4 tackles en route to a first down. And that's a little bit of momentum for Team Stars going into the fourth quarter. As we enter the fourth quarter here at Lucas Oil Stadium, we'll be right back. Team Dream still with a 3-0 lead. Look at this. Look at this, Tommy. Look at this shot right here. You looking over here?
Oh, I'm looking over here.
It's been such a fun day of football here at Lucas Oil Stadium. The 2023 Dream All-American Bowl Classics just about ready for the fourth quarter of action here in an absolute slugfest, 3-0. I mean, what have you really seen out there today, Tommy?
Defense. Just a complete defensive display out there, and the offenses have just been grinding really hard to get really any yards.
Been a lot of fun, and appreciate you guys tuning in. And, hope to continue to do this as long as we can. I want to thank Mr. Shannon Riley, the CEO of the Dream Sports Group, of continuing to invite us out to every event that he has. L.A., Indianapolis, Dallas, just means so much to us. Handoff to Emmanuel Lyles here. He broke a lot of tackles on that last run and unable to break all 8 tacklers that got him right there, pushing him out of bounds, a loss of about 5. I don't know if the clock will continue to roll here, so I'm not exactly 100% sure if they ruled them down out of bounds, but he did go out of bounds.
I feel like they probably,
we give him the
got
forward
progress right there.
Still lost 5. So 9:20 and ticking. Team Stars, I feel it coming on right here. This is going to be the quarter where they put their foot on the gas and take a lead right here. I'm calling it. In the shotgun. Second down and long. Jet sweep here. Watch the ball. The ball came out. Team Dream thinks they have it.
I think Team Dream does have it.
And they do.
They do, yeah.
Team Dream recovers.
Wow. And that's good field position, too. They could really put this one away right here.
Number 50, Donnell Williams from Louisiana on the fumble recovery. Man, that's huge for Team Dream, trying to surge back and take a bigger lead.
They They could put this one away right here if they score a touchdown. If this is 6, this game's over.
It's almost how it feels with the energy right now, the way it is, and the momentum shifting. So 1st and 10 at the 30. 30 yards until they hit pay dirt. Ronja Delaney in the Wildcat here. You got to love to see that. I believe that's Merrick Judd to his left. Run by Ronja Delaney. Delaney's got a bit of speed and hit hard at the 23-yard line. My apologies, that was Nicholas Black there.
Presley Jarrett.
My apologies again. How about, Nicholas Black. My apologies.
Presley Jarrett had a really, really nice block there. I just want to point that out. We respect good blocks around here. I want to shout them out. That was a really nice block.
A nice job by number 6, Nicholas Black. Yeah, my roster's mixed up for a second. It's been a long day.
It has. It has indeed.
This is our 3rd football game of the day. And last one, sadly, because it's been such a fun day. 8 minutes left to go. Nelson in at quarterback. Nicholas Black to his right. Nelson's going to look to throw. He's got a man. Falls incomplete there. Looking for number 24, Cole McIntyre, who had a nice catch earlier in this one. But it's just so cool that these kids get this opportunity to just come and play in a stadium like this.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. I mean, I didn't get to do anything like this when I was growing up, and this would be really cool. It would be a cool story, cool experience.
One of the reasons why I probably didn't play in one of these games, I was not good. So that's probably the first. Yeah, Tommy, you were pretty good, man. You played in college. We'll talk about that here in a second after this play. Number 4, Peyton Nelson on the rollout and tripped up. A loss of a yard. It's going to be 4th and 5, a tough situation here. But Tommy, you played in high school in Peoria, Illinois, and then went on to play at St. Ambrose College. Big St. Ambrose guy for 2 years. So, big college football guy. College football analyst, really, over here.
Definitely. Hey, definitely. But nah, they're definitely humbling. College football is humbling.
It's tough.
It was, it is. It's tough, and it's not for everybody. But it also is a great experience and a great opportunity if you're looking to prolong your football career, and in any level is good.
Ryan Thomas going to try and extend the lead to 6 here. Did he get it? Oh, he had the leg.
Definitely had the leg.
Had the leg for sure,
definitely had the leg.
Just left and 7:16 to go. I'm telling you, Tommy, Team Star is going to get the ball back right here. It's just been turnover on downs fest. Got to get something going here, Tommy. Got to get something going. They're on the verge of it. The defense can only hold for so long. At least you think.
You would think.
Unless it's the Baltimore Ravens, like 2000 defense.
2013 Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, there you go. Big Seahawks.
Best defense of all time.
So 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. We can debate that another time. 7 minutes to go in this one, and we want to put all the spotlight on these kids. Offense has not been able to get much going today, and the best part about it is they still have time to turn it around and win the game.
This game is wide open.
Unbelievable.
Whoever's offense wakes up first is going to win this game.
Delaney in the backfield at running back. Excuse me, that's Lyles. Screen pass broken up. What a tackle right there by number 10, Marcellus Moore. Broke through a block and burst in the backfield to make the tackle at 2nd down and long. And there is a injury timeout on the field. So we hope that he's all right. That young man's all right. And we're going to step aside with 7:01 left to go. No, we're not. He's all right walking off the field. So prayers to that young man. Hopefully he's all right. Look at the good sportsmanship over there. Not sure if our cameras caught that of number 9, Ronja Delaney, showing some love as he walks off the field. All right, after seeing that, he's my MVP for sure, Tommy.
Oh, yeah. So far he has been my MVP, but it's 3-0, so it's still wide open in my eyes as well.
2nd down and 15. Ball's at the 30, or excuse me, got to get to the 30 to pick up the first down. And the shotgun. It's a jet sweep out to the right. Merrick Judd picking up a couple of yards. That's a big
I saw that one
pickup. And that's a late hit too, Tommy.
Yeah,
you're gonna have the ball at the 45.
I was really waiting for the late hit flag there, and there it came.
So a nice run by Merrick Judd. As Jack Canova comes back into the game and tells his defense, guys, we got to go score right here. Good field position now.
I mean, this is it. This is the opportunity right here. I mean, they got a nice, fresh, extra 15 yards added on there. They're about at midfield. I mean, with 6 minutes left of the game, you almost feel like this is their chance right here.
Ball's at the 45-yard line. Nova sending a man in motion. Fake it to him. Hand off to Lyles. Not much. No place to go. Going to be brought down in the backfield once again. And once again, it's number 10, Marcellus Moore.
Yeah, Marcellus Moore. It's so hard to, I don't want to single everyone. They've all been tackling so well.
Yes.
And Marcellus Moore, the 2 plays ago, right now, I mean, it's impressive. It's impressive.
It is. Second down and long now. After the just almost disastrous play there by Team Stars. Setting back another 7 yards. And a timeout is going to be taken here with 5:20 to go by Team Dream, the defensive team out on the field right now. So 5:20 to go. The score, Team Dream 3, Team Stars nothing. 5 minutes for that score, that outcome to change. We'll be right back here in the fourth quarter. Here at Lucas Oil Stadium, it's 2nd and long for Team Stars, trying to put a drive together and go win this football game. Only down 3. Sending a man in motion. Canova going for it all deep down the left side. Oh my goodness, Tommy, are you serious? Caught on the deflection, tried to turn back, and he's down at the 25-yard line. Team Stars needed a break, and they got one right there.
They got a break right there. Man.
What a catch by number 11, Isaiah L. Harris from Florida.
Wow. Oh, wow. I mean,
serious
talk
right
about
now.
a
They
crazy
needed
play.
that.
Talk about a crazy play. Good awareness. I mean, great awareness by Isaiah Harris. I mean,
yes.
Just being at the right place at the right time. But I know he kind of anticipated that tip. It wasn't just he got lucky. He was there. I mean, I know he saw it. I know he saw it.
So 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Wow, that was impressive.
That was crazy.
I thought he was going to break free
They
for a
needed
touchdown.
that. So did I. And they needed that. That was huge.
What a throw by Canova as well. Handoff off the left side here. It's to Lyles, and Lyles pushing forward for all that he can get up to the 25-yard line.
I mean, what's going on with the last 5-minute magic here?
I'm telling you, Tom,
something about
they
the
start
last
breathing
5
a little bit different air in the last 5 minutes. So second down and 7. I told you they got to break. Like the defense has to break at some point. You would at least think.
No, you would definitely. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just that the under 5-minute magic, honestly.
Second and 7. Snap. Oh, watch out. Ball's on the ground. They're going to pick it up and run with it. Nowhere to go. What a tackle in the backfield. What a tackle. It looks like it was number 5, Destin Johnson, who's had some nice plays today.
And that is the story of the game for Team Stars.
So a timeout here by Team Stars. They're going to talk it over. It's third down and long. It's going to be interesting here. Going to be interesting.
Team Stars has one timeout too. This is the game for them. They're going to have to craft something up, and they have 2 downs. They've got 2 downs to do it. They do not need the first down on this play. They got to just be methodical about it.
I mean, I've said it once. I've said it 100 times. Just been a great day of football here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Every game has been competitive, and honestly, once again, just want to thank Shannon Riley for bringing this out.
No, absolutely. Big thank you to Shannon Riley just for continuing to keep us around. What?
Third down and long. Got Canova trying to work some magic here. They get him to hop off sides, but was it a false start first? I mean, this could be disastrous.
It's going to be a false start.
False start.
Because I don't think the defensive lineman actually crossed the line of scrimmage, so I'm going to go with the false start there.
So false start, it's going to be 3rd and 18. That just got a whole lot tougher, and it was already not easy. Was not going to be easy for Team Stars. Down 3, 3:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball's at the 40. They got to get.
3rd and a million here.
It's 3rd and 22 now. Apologies. Canova with Lyles to his left. Canova takes the snap. Looking to pass. They're going to play it like it's two down territory. Nice tackle there. I would say his name, but you already know who it is, Ronja Delaney. So 4th down, ball's at the 35. They got to get to the 17.
I think that was Marcellus Moore.
Excuse me. Yes, that's Marcellus Moore. They've both been making
No, they have.
plays.
Sorry, Ronja. You've had a lot of moments tonight, but that was Marcellus Moore making another great open field tackle.
So 4th down. Game almost on the line right here. Team Stars with only 1 timeout left.
Oh, boy. Get downfield. If you're the receivers here, you got to get downfield.
Got Canova, the Florida product, takes the snap, pumps it, looking for it all down the left side. Oh, is it caught? Oh, what's the call? No, they're calling it incomplete. It's out of bounds. So it doesn't matter really if it was in bounds or not. It looks like the defense came down with it eventually. But, man.
He was out, yeah. Dang. That was a competitive play, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, it was.
That was closer than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest. That was a really, really good effort. I couldn't quite make out the number of who that was on that catch attempt there, but that was a fantastic effort and honestly really, really, really close. That would have been an incredible catch if he was able to pull that one off.
I mean, it's been such a fun day, like I mentioned earlier, just so many players making plays. You almost saw another big-time play right there. But you think about the game earlier, Easton Cottle, I mean, just unbelievable here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Absolutely tore up the field. Last game, lots of great players. I think about our boy Vincent DeNovo, who kicked for the first 2 games.
He had a day.
That's all you can ask for.
No, just a really, really good competitive day of football. I mean, we had
1st down and 10 at the 34. And the ball's on the ground here, and it will be Peyton Nelson falling on it. So 2nd down and 15. Team Stars gets a break right there. a loss of 5, and a loss of down for Team Dream. So 2:15 and ticking here in the home of the Indianapolis Colts. The 2023 Dream All-American Bowl in Indianapolis. In LA last month at SoFi Stadium, unbelievable stadium. Here in Indianapolis for this one, here in June, and next month at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Nelson takes the snap, but the whistle blows, and it's going to be a timeout here with 1:51 to go. Tommy, what a fun day. What a fun day.
What a fun day. What a fun day.
We're going to step aside, 1:51 to go. Team Dream trying to put this thing on ice, up 3 with the ball. Second down. Second and 15 here at the 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle here. Trying to get something going. Watch out, Tommy. Across the 40, stays in bounds. Somehow still in. Breaking another tackle. Oh, my goodness. Finally brought down at the 28-yard line. Number 2, Shamar Dixon-Swan trying to put this thing on ice. Wow. Team Dream trying to finish this thing off, and I think that just about did it.
I think that will just about do it. If I'm not mistaken, I think
Team Stars looks like they just called a timeout.
Actually, I think Team Dream just called a timeout for whatever reason. I guess you just want to get your guys some snaps, get some more reps in.
No, it was Team Stars that took that timeout, which makes sense.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It
took a second to get that one timeout off the board, and last time I looked over there, it was Team Dream 3, so my apologies.
So 1:38 to go. No more timeouts for Team Stars. They got to get the ball back, and it's going to be just a tall task for them. Battle of the defenses until the very end. Tommy, I mean, if you're the offensive coordinator right here, you just taking a knee and hoping that the math lines up that you'll be good to go?
Taking a knee, I think, supports your percentage of winning the game. I won't lie. I feel like, the minute 38, your opponent has no timeouts left. The percentage is good if you take a knee. But is that fun? Is the question.
It's not.
It's not. No, it is not.
So
we'll see. We'll see.
Ball's at the 28-yard line. Peyton Nelson, John Canova, and Daniel Delgado have done a great job at quarterback today. All these guys have battled their hearts out, especially defensively. A guy that, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Producer just pointing out that
I'm
number 55,
excited
Anthony
about
Farr is in the backfield here. Got a jumbo package.
I'd say just give him the rock, honestly.
You might as well. It is an all-star game. Handoff. He's going to be the lead blocker out here.
I'll seal that
for
edge.
Shamar Dixon-Swan. He seals the edge, and Dixon Swan falls forward for 7 yards. Whistle is blown. Clock will continue to roll. No timeouts.
I think they're just going to turn on an old chew clock here.
Yeah, they're going to play
let
chew
this
clock
one
on
wind
Madden
up.
right here.
An absolute banger of a scoring fest here.
So 3-0. Looks like it might end up that way. 3 scoreless quarters just shows how good the defense has been. I want to give a big shout out. David Klang, a young man that's on the Team Stars defense right now, talking with his dad last night from Connecticut. 7.6 tackles a game. His team allowed 17 points the whole season. And I don't know what's going on here. You got to watch out. The ball may get stripped. Referees aren't blowing the whistle. Watch out, Tommy. Team Stars think they have the football. A nightmare scenario. What just happened? So nobody was ready there on the snap. This is about to get really interesting. So you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance.
His forward momentum was stopped.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
So does Team Stars have the football? Shannon Riley, the CEO of the Dream Sports Group, out there trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
Well, what happened
Team Stars has the football. First of all, that's absolutely insane. Parents are going wild. I don't blame them.
Well, the problem is that they snapped the ball and the quarterback just stood there and didn't know what to do, and they just took it right out of his hand.
So Team Stars is going to have a chance to tie this thing up in the 2023 Dream All-American Senior Bowl game. Solo shotgun. Throwing it deep. It's Canova. Going deep for it all. Incomplete on the first down throw. This is where it gets tough, Tommy, because you got 20 seconds here.
No timeout.
No timeouts. And you got to, I'm guessing you got to get probably 45, 50 yards.
It's going to take something pretty magical. But hey, it is.
I mean,
the dream.
With all the stuff that we've seen today, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, really. I don't think I'd be surprised either. Let's see what Team Stars has in store for us here.
So second down and 10 at the 35. Canova in the shotgun. Trips out to the right. 2 to the left. He'll take the snap. Rolling out. Looking for some space, and he's just going to have to tuck it and run. It's a gain of about 5 or 6. More importantly, 5 or 6 seconds just came off of the clock. 15 seconds to go. It's third down and 5 at their own 41-yard line. It's definitely possible, Tommy. Definitely possible.
It is.
Go and do it. Here's the thing. The clock will stop when they get a first down. So if you bomb it right here and you can't get out of bounds, you go up and spike that thing. Offensive line, got to give them time. With all the good offensive linemen they got up there, David Klang, Zion Johnson, Marcall Royal, Bronson Burton, Emmanuel Hypolite, Luke Moore. I know they can block it up. They give Canova some time. Canova could not connect with his wide receiver there. It's fourth down here.
Here's the situation, though. It's not that they can't give him time. It's that these rushers know it's going to be a pass, so they're immediately going to jump upfield. Oh, man.
So this is just a tough situation.
Yeah,
tough situation.
It's tough.
4th and 5. I mean, you could play with it. The defense will probably give you the out route to pick up the first down. I would maybe do that. You got at least 2 plays with this 11 seconds. I'd pick up the first down. Here comes the late blitz. Screen pass out to the left side. Does he have the yardage for the first down? They're going to mark him short. I thought that he extended just enough, but they're going to call it short. And what ended up being a very dramatic last 2 minutes.
That's a bummer.
Will end up a Team Dream 3-point victory. The final score, 3-0. Tommy, any closing words on this one? I know that we've said 1,000 times that this was a defensive battle, and it really was.
But just to really summarize it, I mean, shout out to the defense. Shout out to both defensive units. I mean, they 3 total points tells you all you need to know about it. They both performed today. Unfortunately, one team has to win. Team Green today. Who's your MVP?
And you already know who I'm going to go with. Ronja Delaney.
I agree. Two picks, and just what they could, what he could do on offense.
He'll be going back to Louisiana with the MVP turnover chain. But a big shout out to him. A big shout out to Shannon Riley, Dream Sports Group, for putting this whole thing on and inviting us out to Indianapolis. It's my first time in Indianapolis, and I definitely need to come back here sometime soon. Beautiful stadium, beautiful facility, and a beautiful game of football as always. So for our production crew, Radio and Trey Bell, for Tommy Driscoll, I am Hunter Harris. Thank you so much for watching this broadcast. We'll see you at another Dream Sports event here very soon. Good night, everybody.